Usually when I cook pasta with speck and mushrooms, I'd put it in a really creamy sauce. But Laura's here to show us that we can do it in a bit of a different way.
Yeah, so I'm going to do a wholemeal penne today with mushrooms, basil and speck. So it's an oil-based sauce. So you've already chopped the onions for me. I reckon if you want to start on the garlic.
Yes, I can do that for you.
I'm going to put the pasta in straight away.
Putting me straight to work, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'll be head chef today.
Well, because this is a really fast pasta again. That's what I like about your pastas. It's, you know, within 20 minutes, it's done, ready to go.
Exactly. And that's what you want with pasta. You don't want to scare people off making it. So I've got some salted boiling water. And this wholemeal penne is going to take about 14 minutes. It does take a little bit longer than your normal pasta.
I really like wholemeal pasta because it's got that nuttiness to it, doesn't it?
It does, and I reckon it goes really well with the mushrooms, so that's why I've chosen that one.
Yeah.
I'm going to put some olive oil in, and I'm going to fry off the onions, garlic and chilli.
And we're using speck, but you could also use some bacon if you don't have some speck for this recipe. You can substitute it.
Exactly, whatever's in the fridge, pancetta.
Pancetta, yeah.
Would be lovely as well.
And I like this because you can see there's a little bit of fat through it, so that's going to flavour the oil.
And render down beautifully. So a bit of chilli flakes. Hope you like chilli, Justine.
You know what? I do like chilli, but not when it's too hot.
Too much.
So go easy on me.
Okay, I'll settle down. I'm just going to steal that garlic from you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So a little bit of salt and pepper.
Speck for you, madame.
Thank you.
I'm going to get that in straight away so that fat can start to melt. And have a look at these mushrooms, a whole tray of mushrooms.
I don't do things in halves, Justine.
I know, and look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? That's a king brown mushroom, really meaty. And, you know, it's one of those mushrooms that will keep you full. It's going to give you a really hearty sauce, isn't it?
Exactly, and that's what we want.
Do they go in now, or we wait
I reckon
a little
we'll
bit?
wait a little bit,
Yeah.
render this down, get a bit of colour, then add them in.
And let's go through all these mushrooms. We've got some Swiss brown, a huge Swiss brown mushroom. Again, I'm just going to slice
As
them.
rough as you want.
And we've got shiitakes here, not very Italian. Would your nonna approve of these?
She definitely won't, but at the same time, it's a bit of a fusion. I mean, whatever mushrooms you can find, just use them. And even some pine mushrooms would be beautiful when they're in season.
Beautiful.
Dried porcini mushrooms.
Yep.
So the onions sweated down, the fat's rendered off, so let's add the mushrooms in.
Sure. We're going to put these ones in first because they're going to take a little bit longer.
Thank you.
And then we can put these other hearty ones in. I'm just going to break these up a little bit.
Yep, lovely. So we're going to let these mushrooms cook down till they go a little bit more soft, and then we'll keep adding. Lovely, so let's add the gnocchi mushrooms, some basil and a bit of white wine.
Aren't gnocchi so gorgeous?
So beautiful.
Really important to leave the gnocchi to the last minute or else they're going to get really slimy really fast.
Exactly.
You still want them to have just a slight crunch.
Yep, beautiful. So some white wine.
Yep.
Deglaze this bad boy. Beautiful.
You know when you start to salivate.
That's happening now.
Yeah,
it is.
You know it's going to be a very good dish.
Yum.
And I see you got some basil.
Yep, let's make it nice and fresh. This sauce is done if you want to continue picking that.
Sure thing.
I'm going to scoop some pasta in. And we're just about done.
With that wholemeal pasta there and the mushrooms, it looks like a real hearty sort of autumnal dish, doesn't it?
Really warm, really comforting, what you want. Should we add the basil?
Oh, yes,
Beautiful.
absolutely.
Toss that through.
I'm just going to tear some of it.
Lovely.
I like a lot of basil in it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Nice and fresh. Pops with colour. And then, if you'd like to just grate some cheese on top, and we're done.
Smells good.
Lots of basil in there.
And we always associate pasta, we want lots of sauce with it. It doesn't need it.
No, it doesn't. Exactly. So true.
It's all about those mushrooms there. You've got the speck.
Bit of oil.
All right, a little bit of
Parmesan on top. And we're all done.
Just grate that over.
Lovely.
Not too much. Voila.
Beautiful.
Pasta alla Laura.
Yeah. So my wholemeal penne with mushroom, speck and basil.
Fantastic.